This is a quick bonus episode.
Time to fire up that grill. From smoked pork to smash burgers, outdoor cooking just tastes better. This is the Okie Smokin podcast. And here's your host, John Berry.
We are now getting our podcast space, our studio, a place where it's going to be available so we can easily come on here, Dolores and I, and talk about barbecue, get some great topics, talk about various things, talk about some of our cooks. We're wanting to really go a little more in depth than usual. So we'll bring up some cool topics, bring on some guests. And before, we never had our own little studio. So just wanted to share, we have that now. And if you're watching this on the YouTube version, I am showing you how we've kind of got it set up. So I've got a nice little microphone here. I've got a couple of computers, so we'll be able to see things, and I'll be able to talk. And Dolores will be able to come alongside me, and because the show is a whole hell of a lot better when she's on, and we'll be able to go ahead and continue our podcast. If you see here, I'm looking, we've had 53 episodes, which is quite remarkable. We're excited to continue making those. From here on out, the episodes will start to show up on YouTube as well as the podcast platform audio version on Spotify, on Apple, or any of your favorite podcasts, iHeartRadio. I do want to talk, though, since I've got you, about something crazy that happened today. And we're going to talk about this in depth on a future episode, which we're going to get everything rolling again in about a week. Our episodes come out every Monday. This one is a little bit of a letdown, I guess you would say. Hopefully not, but it is not a full episode. I'm just coming on here to give you an update, so to speak, about what's going on. And this weekend, I cooked a pork shoulder, and I cooked it on the pit barrel, and I absolutely love cooking on the pit barrel. I haven't used it a whole lot lately. I've got several different ones. I've been using the green egg, big green egg, quite a bit, and the Pit Boss is also one of my favorites. But when I went out there to wrap it, because I had been hanging it on the bar, you hang it and it cooks. It actually wasn't hanging anymore. It had actually fell in. I've had this happen before, and I've always caught it relatively quickly, and I think I did again because I checked it not long before, and it was still there. I'm testing out a new wireless probe, which worked pretty well, and I was monitoring the temperature, but I kept procrastinating and just never went out there. I let it go too long and it fell. Now, a couple of things you could do to prevent this, or at least reduce the chance of this happening. Number one would be, I only put one hook. And that hook was in the fire when I finally was able to get down there. And that was a challenge because you open this thing up, you've got a ball of fire. You've got this, and when you open the lid, the fire, the flame, the air starts to give it oxygen. And the flames just continue. The flames get hotter. I had to put the lid on a couple of times, try to get the flames to go out. Ended up actually splashing a little water to reduce the flame so I could get it out successfully. And it's a very caveman style, I guess you would say. And it was basically cooked over the charcoals for a little while till we got the thing removed. Then I was able to go ahead and wrap it at that point. It did turn out great. We went ahead and wrapped it, cooked it the remainder of the way on the pit barrel, went ahead and it got heated back up, and everything turned out great. Everything did turn out great. But have you ever had your items fall into the pit barrel unknowingly. What if that happened and you didn't know about it for an hour or two, or it fell over early, at the beginning of the cook? That wouldn't be good at all. But that was not the case. And typically you're not going to have that. You're going to have that in the end, or not the end, but toward the wrapping stage when the meat starts to get tender. You can help prevent that by double hooking. I'll put one hook further down, put another hook through it. You can also hammock it possibly, or just put it on the grate. If it would fit, this would have fit right on the grate. I didn't need to hang it, so to speak, and I could have done it that way and wrapped it. But I always like hanging it. I mean, it's the pit barrel. Got to hang it. So, and of course, if you do ribs, I try to go 2 or 3 down. Don't put it on that first one. No, no, no. You want to go 1, 2, 3 if you can, and go ahead and put it in there. Those extra bones kind of give you a little bit more of a chance. But I haven't lost any ribs. It's just important to keep an eye on it. Wrap it early. 145, 155. Don't let it get to 165, 175 for sure, or it's got a good chance of falling. I had one other time where I was actually removing it, and while I was removing it, it fell in. I got a video somewhere out there. There's a lot of videos on the YouTube channel, so you might be able to find that one if you sift through long enough. There's over 300. But that was a pretty cool little experience. I'll talk more about that on some of our full-blown episodes, but just wanted to come out here and say hello. We're still rolling here in Oklahoma City area, still cooking outdoors like always, and on the Vivor indoors, and we're rolling. Episode 54 is just around the corner with Dolores and I. If you have not already, and you do enjoy outdoor cooking, I just go ahead and invite you to go ahead and consider following me on whatever platform you are listening to. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.
Thank you for listening to the Okie Smokin podcast. Episodes drop every Monday. Don't forget to follow this podcast, or you might miss out on some delicious creations. You can also find us on our website, okiesmokin.com, and on YouTube and other social media platforms. Until next time, keep firing up that grill.
There's a brand new feature available on the Okie Smokin podcast, and it involves you. That's right. Send me and Dolores a text, and it's never been easier. Simply scroll down to the show notes description and you'll see where it says send John and Dolores a text message. Click it. Talk to us. You're probably using your phone anyway, so do it now. Can't wait to hear from you.